today.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Off play action. Callaway. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
And this returnable for Harris.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 74 yards.
And the Oilers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
To throw on 3rd down. Callaway. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the...
This is caught at the 20. Touchdown. A big play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season.
And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Callaway. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down. Callaway. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. They'll run again with Adams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Oilers add 6 to their lead.
Extra point up and through. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Callaway. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Harris now to return. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
Houston's offense taking over again.
And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Oilers continue to pull away here in this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Fighting through at the 25. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Callaway. Man open. It's Goodwin. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Hunter. Pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Back to throw. Callaway. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Harris to return. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return.
Houston's offense taking over again. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and this time...
He's got a man, complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Oilers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Now another timeout. Called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Here's the Chiefs punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. This is Harris. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor. Returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
And one thing we do know, they will be a part of the playoffs come January. They have clinched the AFC West.
And that feels good for them, but they feel like their work is far from done because as it stands right now, they won't have the first round bye. But a lot of teams will tell you, that's okay with us. We just want to get to the playoffs and wreak havoc from that point on.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Up the middle they go with Adams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And they're going to speed things up here. Once more, Adams on 1st down. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
Again, here's Adams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll go to Adams, try to pound it in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They run on 2nd down with Adams. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Oilers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Callaway. He finds his man. Complete. It's Page. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a give right side. Boom. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Callaway. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Operating from the gun. Callaway.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
On the return, Harris. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Houston's offense taking over again. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. A big play there. 78 yards.
And the Oilers extend their lead yet again.
The extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Callaway. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Harris returning.
And That negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
On the ground, right side, it's Adams. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Rolling to his left. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Throwing on first down. Callaway. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. To throw on second down. Callaway. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Chiefs on third down. A very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. Doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Houston's offense taking over. Again, and they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. A great effort there. 58 yards. And the Oilers stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He finds his man, complete. That's Page. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And now they'll shift things around.
On 1st and 10, Callaway. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Page. And he's taken down inside the 30. On first down, Callaway under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Operating from the gun, Callaway. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. From the gun on third down, Callaway. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even...
That's caught inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Throwing on first down, Callaway, and the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Now inside the 25, and they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest, but now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly, but they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
On first down, this is Adams, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, Is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Houston, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it just keeps getting worse as they're going to fall to 1-14. And they'll get a
today.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. When you look at this defense, they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Prescott. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Prescott. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Again, it's Williams. And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. Here's Prescott. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Here's Jordan Stout now.
And this will be taken at the 13. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here's 2nd and 10.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in for the touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz
with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year.
And the Lancers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Prescott's throw caught by Olave.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Now Prescott. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. 2nd and 10.
They run it again with Williams. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Looking to throw. Prescott.
That is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He'll field this at the 5.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
And you figure this should be a healthy, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree.
It got his man complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
On the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A gain of 39 that time. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Javonte Williams.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Lancers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital. Extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Jalen Phillips
able to record his 5th sack of the season. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Prescott down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score.
It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Lancers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back. but it's still a 3rd and 8. Now Prescott. This is caught by Williams.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Prescott to throw it. He completes it to Wilson. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Play action now. Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The throw over the middle taken in. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. He'll return it from the 6. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Now the offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities. Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Now he'll throw deep left side. He's got a man, complete.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Lancers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes this 35-0 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Prescott from the gun.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
They'll drop to throw.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
And they'll accept that penalty. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz.
72 yards.
And the Lancers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. First down, Prescott.
Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw.
Olave over the middle.
With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Now back to throw.
That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw again.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, Prescott under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon. Stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Prescott with a blitz coming. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And this is good. It was running kind of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore?
And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
He's going to go up top again.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a gain of 35.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Javonte Williams.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lancers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Prescott on first down.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Defense showing blitz. Here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver.
And it's third down. Back to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. He'll drop to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. And this offense on third down today, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They're going to look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
And they will take... First and 10. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good, and I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. A big play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Lancers are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense. Just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
On 2nd down, Williams.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Off the play fake. Madison out to his left. Going for it all. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Prescott from the gun on third. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Here comes the Saints punter now. He's been terrific so far. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're... to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was
in trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. And that's caught inside the 30. And a huge play that time. 42 yards. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, That's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want...
Oh, Prescott stripped.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. That one looks like he'll throw here.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Off play action. Madison sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.